This helper of mine, terribly lazy.
Crystal brokers these days.
Honestly, I don't like the electricity in this game. What it does is sets some sort of electrical powers around the place, and I've managed to just walk into them and get myself killed. Like you meant to hit them to set them up, but I literally just walked into them and set them up and killed myself. Like, what you have to do is just tap them, like actually back up into them, and they go off, and they can kill you through a wall. They have a massive area effect. Oh wait, yeah, that gave us 2 exit points now, so nice. Right, stash because I keep getting. Is that it? That's what I've been given at stick. What else is stuff in here I just am covering with?
I've got a new location where we may find some precious old books. Come by the library, and Thalia will give you the details.
Legend.
What can I do for you? I'll add a log.
You got like nothing for me.
You're my kind of customer. What's this?
So many quests. Oh, this one was main. Okay. You can try and stop him from when he goes to do it. It is not guaranteed to work as there, but the dropkick can stagger them enough that they will stop him from back. But where'd the body go? I don't know. I guess we lose that trophy. That's not too bad. Yeah, combat skills up. Combat's been kind of lagging behind. We'll take parkour shot. We are at level, our combat's at 21 out of 25. Our parkour's at 23 out of 25. I don't know what happens when you max them out. Now is more. Oh god. So yeah, because you couldn't turn that on before, those weren't accessible, and now there's a ton of quests up for us. Well, I thought I was done with this side of town. Find out we aren't actually. Oh, we nearly got chase started. I don't start chases if I can help it. It's annoying. I just want to pick up the quest here anyway.
Careful there. Don't.
Who are you talking about?
Who do you think? Plants. The gifts from nature that surround you, of course. You don't even notice them. But if they hadn't found a way, You'd surely have noticed their absence.
Sorry. I'll be more careful and try not to trample any of them.
Thank you. Just because you don't understand them doesn't mean they don't have feelings.
Okay.
So, you really think plants have feelings?
You don't even notice them. But if
Found what way?
to survive the pollution we forced upon them. You're such an ignoramus, like most people. He'll be going soon. Don't worry.
The pollution?
Yeah, the chemicals we, people, dropped on them. The chemicals we polluted the soil with.
That's why nothing grows in the earth?
You're not from the city, are you? Yes. The soil is so polluted that nothing can grow in it.
And when you think about it, it is impressive how nature always, finds a way.
It is. It is impressive indeed. People have tried different things. We lacked food, it caused chaos. Starvation brings the worst out in people. But the plants, they're so much better than people. When we were killing each other for the last of the supplies, plants went to seed and just started growing where they could. In a way, nature took back what was taken from her.
Why rooftops?
The soil on the roofs was purer. Must have been the rain that diluted and washed away the chemicals. It rained more frequently back then, but now, when there's less rain, they're going to have to make tough choices again.
What do you mean?
See these crops? Corn, cucumbers, wheat. They need more water than they're getting. We're doing our best to irrigate them, but it's not easy when our own supplies are dwindling. So, less water-demanding species are taking over. Tomatoes, beans, squash. But that creates another problem.
What's that?
They establish deep root systems which can start damaging the structures of buildings. Obviously, that would directly impact our own survival.
So, think it's gonna be us or them?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be them.
One thing I'm actually surprised about with the yeah, they drop chemicals all over the city, which that end up giving us zombie mutations with this particular strain of the virus.
Inhibitor container
But
detected.
why only mutate zombies? Why only give some like when she makes up the plants? How come the plants can get much? Here is sword. Nope. And as I've been doing with most places, we're just killing everything in it.
Inhibitor container nearby.
One, it's XP. Two, I just can't go to. It's not a lot to kill it. Just like, why not? It's not much, but we still have it. What is running out of stamina? I'm seeing it drop, but then it's also then suddenly picking back up. Wait. Oh wait, we can actually see the max level of stamina is 26, so we can put 5 more in. I've got 16 more levels in health. Which that doesn't actually... It's actually possible the amount of inhibitors left. Because if you go to skills, we have just like 30 left. That's how many's left? 33, so that's 11 more levels. 5 go into stamina. You can't max out health. You can't max out both of these. Unless you do something else afterwards.
Inhibitor container nearby.
But 3 each start level 1's 25. 50. You need 100? Yeah, like 100. Missing like 24. 24, no. 3 times 50. At 150. Oh, you know, 24 works out. I can't do that. Ow. Luckily, you can pause the game whenever, but what I wanted to... For one thing, probably start dropping some stuff, but I want to modify the grip. Because doing so, for 1 repairs it, 2 means we're not using up much durability. I'm a bit slow on that. And I'll push up and... Got it. Ah, you weren't even looking at me, but... I wish the grappling hook reticle only showed up and we're actually using the grappling hook.
Inhibitor container nearby.
Might be careful because there's sometimes howlers down here. Don't really want to be starting a hole. Once the howler starts, you have to break off the chase for it to stop, and because we're in a building, we can't really do that. Oh, good. Yeah, what is going on? I'm able to attack like no. Ow. How less damage than 100? Ah, okay, no, I see. It's a weapon. This weapon has stamina refund on hit. Or stamina regeneration on hit, but just works. On inhibitors. Cool. And I need to start marking up these quests. Yes. Yeah, I need to double check down here. Double check down here. See there. God, how legit don't die. And Poland's starting to chase. Don't normally do something. Eh, well right now. I don't know what happens in the fucking tire levels. I can find the trophies of them. I just gotta make sure I stay on the sides because otherwise chase will break. Ow, 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 ow. Back up the woods. I only went down to the hell. Yeah, once I get past level 1, there's becoming a lot of violence. When a volatile eventually show up. Oh fuck! As I was saying. I didn't get to finish it. Like the moment I finish my sentence, the volatile shows up. What? Oh, now we know. Level 3 volatile starts showing up. I don't know what happens if you get to level 4. We didn't make it.
The sound of
The shovels seem too loud to you sometimes.
That'll be something to find out for another time.
I don't pay attention.
I also don't understand why that they had that one tower that was level 8 here. Why? Don't quite understand, but nah, I see how it's like I can just close this one. Hello level, it can't do much. It was level 8, I whack it so much it still doesn't die.
Screwed.
Why?
Why what?
Why will you look like an asshole?
Oh, because my new supplier, Edgar, has turned out to be a man of his word, which is very rare these days. And I can't screw up our first transaction. I just can't. And it's all because earlier I accidentally kicked the table leg so hard that I could barely stand. Forget about walking.
Now, let me guess. You'd like me to run an errand for you?
Well, yes. Precisely. Run. And fast. You'd save my ass. And my business.
Well, running is one of my specialties.
Oh, thanks, Aiden.
Don't thank me just yet. Where do you want me to run?
I promised Edgar that if he brought me flour, I would exchange it for crow's eggs. Don't laugh. No bullshit. Seriously. The flour arrived as promised, but without you, he won't get the eggs. And he'll think I've swindled him. Won't even give me the chance to explain my injuries either. Can't say that I'd blame him. I wouldn't trust me either. But I know where the nests are. I can mark their locations for you.
And what is he gonna do with crow eggs? Those birds will eat anything, so I imagine their eggs taste like crap.
He wants to make a tree cake for his wife. It's a special cake that you turn on a spit, like lamb, so the heat burns out any impurities in the ingredients. He's angered his wife and wants to apologize to her. She occasionally mentions a tree cake that her grandmother once made. They say it's delicious. Then, will you save my business and Edgar's marriage?
I'll give it a shot. How many crow eggs does he need?
The more the better. Apparently, there are 40 eggs in the original recipe. Of course, those were chicken eggs. Who would eat crow eggs back then, right? Anyway, it's important he gets those eggs, so I don't lose his trust. Trust is priceless. It would be for anyone, right? I thank you in advance. Only Aiden, you know how fragile eggs are. You don't handle them carefully and, well, the yoke's on you.
40 eggs. How fucking big a cake are we talking? Like, I've only done to make cakes on a small scale.
Good
we don't,
seeing you.
or like egg cupcakes, so on. Like, never use that many eggs. This cake that needs 40 eggs. Jesus. I don't know any recipe that you use that many eggs.
All over again.
Oh no. We're good. Oh, that took a heavy. Ooh, yep, I think we failed this. And a mess up with. Okay, we nearly got gold. But I messed up, so we didn't.
time to go on. You got the eggs? Wonderful. And they're all intact. My God, you're a genius, Aiden. Anyway, if you feel like helping again, you can always hunt for more eggs. Basket is on the table.
Hey.
Here comes our celebrity stranger.
Don't trust anyone?
That too. But there's an even more reliable adage. You're slow, you're dead. A Night Runner told me that years ago. And damn, he was right.
You knew a Night Runner?
Yeah, dated him even. But we split up. I couldn't keep up with him. Get it?
Well, shit happens.
I mean, have you ever seen a vigilante and a pumpkin farmer form a healthy relationship? Anyway, you're this pilgrim that just came to town, aren't you? I heard that you're a hell of a runner and a climber.
Ooh, guilty, Your Honor.
Well, maybe you can make use of this thing my boyfriend left at my house. A Night Runner's journal. It's got a map of the Night Runner's lethal challenge. He designed it. Man, was he proud. Most just couldn't hack it, breaking their arms and legs all the time. Nothing made the fucker happier.
I'm guessing he was the course champion?
Obviously. And I'm guessing you'd never do half as good as him. But if you look over his sketches, you could certainly learn a lot. He had some badass moves and he documented them all.
So, you're just giving me the journal?
You can have it, but only if you have the guts to challenge and beat the track yourself.
Oh, that's simple. Give it a second. Oh no. I don't think we're only gonna get one. Go away. Bingoed at least. We did get Topher. I've had info on the floor.
Don't tell me
Darn
you're
it.
chickening out.
I don't believe it. My boyfriend would be so pissed off.
I'm thrilled, though. Would love to see you break that record again. Anyway, as promised, here's my boyfriend Anton's old journal. Use it wisely.
Night Runner.
I thought that Killian was a harmless eccentric. Turns out, he was a night runner.
Okay, I guess it just... Get. Ah, here it is. Night Runner's Journal. A page covered with sketches belonging to Anton. Night Runner and Wonder's former boyfriend. Wall run, jump below, double jump.
Runner.
Actually.
And he has a daughter.
I was gonna die. It's gonna keep telling me I have an eye on myself. I'm just gonna pick it up and just play because fuck the hell out of me. I'm not gonna let it go. Yeah, see what I mean? All you have to do is run into it and it falls off. The electrical panels, I mean.
Fuck me, people minus 8.
47.
Wait, what? 55 minus 8 is 47.
Oh, a smart aleck, are ya? Well, for me, that's one jar less, so there you friggin' go. No need to be so pleased with yourself.
You need more jars?
There are no more jars, wise ass. Why do you think I'm sulking over the 8 I lost? The problem with people is that they take things for granted. Things like glass. It's been around for ages, made from a naturally abundant material. Sand. Sand! Add soda ash and limestone, and presto. You have glass. Friggin' simple as that.
Not anymore, it isn't.
You bet. Not with the industry debt and transportation between settlements non-existent.
So, I guess you can't afford to break any more jars.
And that's exactly what my boys have been excelling at lately. Look, I know it's not easy to clamber around the city with jam on your back, but I mean, there has to be someone who can do it without falling and breaking a jar. Or am I asking too much?
It depends on who you ask.
Well, I'll be damned. You're cocky, and you got balls. Jars on the table if you're ready for the challenge.
Can you always use something other than a glass jar? But you're not just gonna... Once they try and put it back together, you probably end up with glass again. So... And you probably missed me. Ooh, yeah, we really broke that one. Yeah. Bit slow. I'm trying not to break the jar.
Don't forget,
I delivered your precious jars.
That was neat. And I mean that literally. Come back if you're ever of a mind to help me out again.
Next one. Oh, no. Straight up look. Okay, now we have 2 ways to play, so we can always use this one going the opposite way. The last electrical station we turned on. I feel like the choice when it comes to alignment factions is less, which faction you like. very survival PK or more to do whether you want to be parkour movement or combat. But like, of course they're not.
Can be blue.
You have a very colorful philosophy.
And yet, I don't have the dyes to match it. I can, however, make beautiful clothes. I'm really quite good at it. Want me to show you? Come here. I only have blue fabric because this cloth is meant to become uniforms. I can create whole worlds out of fabric, but only a blue world. Now, how would a uniformly blue world make you feel?
So you're a seamstress. What do you make?
Bears. Toys for children. But adults sometimes want to have a teddy bear too now. Perhaps you'd like to have one.
Well, I don't know.
Blue is so noble. And I have come to hate it. Tell me, would you be willing to help me with something?
Do dyes other than blue still exist?
Well, certainly. But only a concoction of crushed berries will do. And ordinary paints. Unlikely.
Okay, how would I get some for you?
The military had a supply used to create secret markings. But then everything ceased to be secret and... well, you know the rest.
So many things fell by the wayside.
Many colors of dye can be found all over, actually. People have told me they've seen containers, but in places too high or too dangerous to reach. I have a map that shows where.
I'll bring him to you.
Well, thank you. But you have to hurry. Some containers have been left in the open too long in the sun, and the dye will be ruined.
Okay, got it.
Please, hurry.
Okay, so a lot of these just parkour challenges and such. Oh, that means it's an easy quest to do. I hate these rooftops. They still get me because you trying to like down the side of it, you can't jump in the slide, so you have to stop. It's kind of hard to stop out going off the roof. But you don't normally think about that. Make it. I don't know what happened there. We're getting a bonus time after that. Oh shit. Problems. Maybe we're not even gonna get bonds on actually. Oh wait, we got it. Wait, like a sec. 1 point. Wait, sec.
Here's what I found.
Oh, I adore you. If you ever wanted a teddy bear or a rabbit or a zebra, would you like a zebra? Just say so and I will make you one for free.
That's a generous offer.
Well, apparently, more dyes have been spotted in other districts. If you have some extra time.
Yeah. One more to the north. Alright, sorry.
Problems?
Oh, yeah. Big ones. Did you know Amir? A skinny, always grinning teenager? He's dead. I know it's not unusual these days, in a bad way, but I thought this particular boy was classically immortal. And then... Will you help me?
With what? Something Amir used to do?
Yes. He handed out field reports to cadets for their survival training.
What happened to him?
Routine tends to make one inattentive. This boy had been running and jumping across rooftops like a gazelle forever. And then he missed a step. Just once.
Survival training?
Cadets must spend the night outside the security zones, beginning on their own. To keep from exposing them to unnecessary danger, we collect data from our patrols. Amir would deliver these field reports to the cadets. Will you do this in his stead?
I'll do my best.
Thank you, Aiden. The main thing is not to mix up the order, or else the cadets could get into trouble. Drop it in their lockers on your way, they'll check in later. Check the route and distribution sequence on the table. Then hurry. They must receive the most up-to-date field information possible. Godspeed, Aiden.
Good to see you.
Give it a second. Just take a second for there. Not the fastest thing going up, but we can. Good jump quick. Wait, we can just use this to help. Well, try not to overuse it. Oh, no, no. Ah, I know your gold. God damn it. So close. I got stuck on that plank and then went too far forward and got the roof a bit.
All right, I delivered the field reports. Your beloved cadets should be safe.
Thank you for being so reliable. Here, you know what? I got this old map of the city one of my students found on the field. Maybe this will help you get around.